everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. So in tonight's episode of Old Man Drinking Beer, I am trying, there we go, let's get it into focus there, New Belgium's Higher Plane IPA. It's part of the Voodoo Ranger series. So I have not had this. I have not had any of the Voodoo Rangers. The way I remember it is when they first released an IPA, it was just Ranger, and the packaging, the labeling was similar to a lot of their other stuff. It looked, short of having the bicycle on the front, it reminded me of the Fat Tire label or the 1554, something like that. Like New Belgium was the line. Now New Belgium seems to have gone to this thing where Voodoo Ranger seems to be like a line. And then there's different IPAs under that umbrella. I feel like Fat Tire has a couple. I don't know if they've done that with any of their other beers, but it's what I've noticed, and it seems like Voodoo Ranger's really taken off. I do remember the original Ranger being a good IPA, and that maybe what started me on drinking IPAs. I don't know. It's been a while ago. It was either that or maybe the IPA made at Upstream Brewery in downtown Omaha, but I digress. So what they have to say about their beer is that it's 8.5% alcohol by volume, has an IBU of 45. They use Citra, Huel Melon, Sabro, Jester, and Mandarina hops. And then for malt, it's Pale, C20, and then Malted Oats. And then, interesting, I don't know, I should probably be worried just because it shows you how much technology can stalk us, and they know exactly where we are. But it actually, just without me putting in any information, can tell me where the closest place is to get it, and it's right. Most of the time, you go to a website and it shows you whatever's closest to the brewery, if they offer a fine beer near you option. But this actually has something very close to where I live, and I'm not on a cell phone network. I'm on my home Wi-Fi, so it shows you how little privacy we actually have. But again, I digress. Let's crack this feller open. I do like the artwork. Not that it really has a big impact on how the beer's going to taste, but it seems like all the Voodoo beers have some sort of skeletal figure on it. This particular one seems to be meditating and has a glowing lotus blossom hovering above him, or in front of him rather. Oh wow, that's pouring out a lot lighter in color than I anticipated. I guess I was expecting it a little bit more orange in color. Still looks pretty good. I mean, it's got plenty of haze to it. It's got plenty of bubbles. I can see some sediment swirling around in there. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's getting a little bit more orange, I guess. Ooh, you pick up the bitter hops there to begin with. Get a little bit of maybe a little bit of citrus coming through. But mostly I smell like a piney, resiny, bitter hop. Oh wow, that last little bit poured in there was a lot thicker looking. I guess all the haze was sitting in the bottom of the can. Yeah, now it's got a fairly nice orange color. A lot of sediment floating around in there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm about to find out. Cheers. Not bad. It's a nice blend of the pine and the citrus flavors going on there, but neither is overwhelming, and it didn't look like they added anything else to it to offer any flavors. It looked like it was hops and malts, and that's about it. A lot easier drinking than I was anticipating. And it just seems like IPAs vary so greatly. Some of them weigh kind of heavy. Some of them are super bitter. Some of them are really more of like a grapefruit, or I don't know. I guess I've had some that are like nondescript citrus flavors that you just never know what you're going to get. This one, I say it's not strong in either the bitter or the citrus flavors. And they've done it to a level where each is noticeable and it tastes good. I mean, it just balances well together. And realistically, this is the sort of beer that you could have with a lot of meals. I mean, it's not so sweet that you could have it with like a dessert. But if you want to have it with a steak, you could. If you want to have it with a salad, you could. Really, most entrees it would probably go well with. I personally wouldn't do this one with spicy dishes. Excuse me. Definitely helps to produce the belches. Nope, okay. Thought it was going to be a lot bigger than that. It was just like a tiny little... But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a good beer. I think they did a good job on this one. I'm assuming they call it higher plain just because it's probably got a higher ABV than the others. I haven't tried any of the others, so I'll have to definitely give that a go. Like I said, I haven't had Voodoo Ranger. I had it when it was just Ranger, so yeah. That's really all I got. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.